Good day, everyone. In behalf of my group mates, today I will be presenting a brief analysis of one of the most significant novels in Filipino literature, Sa Mga Kukunang Liwanag, or In the Close of Light in an English translation by Edgardo M. Reyes. Um, so this novel was first published in 1966, and this novel has become a more powerful social commentary on the inequalities and exploitation that pervade a Philippine society, particularly in urban setting of Manila. Through the story of Julio Madiaga, a young man who comes to Manila in search of his lost love, Ligaya, we are drawn into a harsh world where dreams are crushed by the brutal realities of poverty, corruption, and moral decay. In this report, I will discuss the novel's central themes, its portrayal of social injustice, and how the characters, including the innocent but disillusioned Julio, reflect the struggles of the Filipino masses. We'll also explore how the novel critiques both societal systems and the ideals of love and sacrifice. So let's begin by looking the key elements that make Sa Mga Kukunang Liwanag a powerful and timeless work of literature. So Edgardo M. Reyes, which is the author of this novel, is a renowned Philippine writer, journalist, and novelist, best known for his contributions to contemporary Philippine literature. He is most famous for his novel Sa Mga Kukunang Liwanag, which is widely regarded as a masterpiece in Filipino literature. Edgardo M. Reyes worked as a journalist for various publications, and his experiences in the media greatly influenced his work. He started writing stories and essays which were published in different literary magazines, and his early work often focused on the struggles and lives of the Filipino working class, which is evident in this novel, uh, which will later become a dominant theme in his most famous works. For example, this novel. And he is also considered one of the key figures in modern Filipino literature, particularly in the genre of social realism, which is concerned with the portrayal of the daily lives and struggles of ordinary Filipinos, particularly in the face of systemic poverty rather, exploitation and corruption. So let's talk about the book. So this book is published in 1966, and this is Edgardo M. Reyes' most famous work. It is a poignant, gritty novel about a young man, Julio Madiaga, who goes to Manila in search of his lover, Ligaya, only to discover that she has been exploited in the city, and the novel presents a grim depiction of the harsh realities of urban life, poverty, and corruption. So let's talk about the plot's summary, which is important, of the novel. And um, I'm going to read it to you so that I can clearly discuss to you the novel. So Julio Madjaga is a young man from the island of Marinduque who arrives in Manila from time to time, or who arrives in Manila, and from time to time, Julio passes by the corner of Umpin and Misericordia as he stares at a peculiar building from a distance while pursuing his quest. Um, he has to work to survive urban life, of course. At first, Julio lands a job as a construction worker where he will meet Paul, Paul or Imo Benny, which he will become friends for of them. Um, At first, Julio lands a job as a construction worker. In the site, he befriends Atong, a fellow worker who was hired some 5 weeks before. Another coworker advises Julio that city life is quiet, difficult, unless one has the income to enjoy urban comfort. Julio begins to slowly observe the harsh reality of society, culminating to the accidental death of a worker. One day, while Julio and Atong shop for clothes in the marketplace of a woman, in the marketplace, a woman dressed in black and wearing sunglasses catches Julio's attention. She reminds him of Mrs. Cruz, the woman who brought his girlfriend Ligaya to Manila for schooling. So, this is also the reason why Julio rushed to Manila to find Ligaya. Julio runs through the crowd to follow the woman. He tries to approach her, but before he can say anything, the lady shrieks in distress. So tumakbo si Mrs. Cruz. Julio pleased to prevent making a scene, running back to Atong and leaving the marketplace with him. This is followed by other occasions of spotting Mrs. Cruz, leading Julio to discover that Ligaya was brought to Manila for prostitution. Prostitution. He reunites with his former workmate Paul, who supported him earlier and was a good friend. Yeah. Julio eventually locates Ligaya and she explains everything that's happened to her since leaving home. Julio plans with Ligaya to return to Marinduque with her 4-month-old baby. They agree to meet at Arangi Market, but she fails to appear at the appointed time. So, so despondent, Julio returns to Paul's home where he's been staying. Paul informs him the next day that Ligaya died that night. She allegedly fell down a flight of stairs, but her bruising suggests that she was killed by Atek, the man who rented her from Mrs. Cross and kept her and their baby in prison. Enraged, Julio stalks Atek, whom he saw at Ligaya's funeral. The following night, Julio goes to Atek's house and kills him to avenge the death of Ligaya. Afterwards, a mob pursues, corners, and strike the fearful Julio and killed him. So, this novel is a tragic one, and it is a powerful and fledgling examination of Philippine society in 1960s, and its themes are still, of course, relevant today. Mm, I can say that through the lens of Julio's quest to save Ligaya, Edgardo Diaz offers us scathing, or in other words, bitterly severe critique of the social, political, economic systems that perpetuate inequality. The novel is not only a tragic love story but also a social commentary that challenges readers to question the world around them. So, sa palagay ko, sa mga nag-aaral or for those studying Filipino literature or interested in understanding the socio-political landscape of the Philippines, sa mga kukunang liwanag remains an essential read. So, sa mga kukunang liwanag is also a powerful critic of Philippine society examining the intersections of love, exploitation, and social inequality. Through the experiences of Julio and Ligaya, Edgardo M. Reyes exposes the grim realities of urban life and pervasive corruption that shapes both individual lives and societal structures. The novel's themes of exploitation, disillusionment, and the moral decay of, um, of both individuals and institutions are as relevant today as they were serves as a reminder of the struggles of the poor in a society that often seems indifferent to their suffering. Ultimately, the novel is a stark portrayal of the limitations of hope and love in the face of systemic social injustice. And of course, I'm gonna discuss to you the characters. So we have here Julio Madjaga, um, who um, who is a fisherman who hails from Marinduque, wandering Manila in search of his lover, Ligaya. So he is also the one who experienced the harsh realities in Manila. And we have here Ligaya Paraiso, the betrothed of Julio. She was brought away to Manila with the thought of getting proper education, only to wind up getting entrapped in sexual slavery. So she was persuaded by Mrs. Cruz to go with her to have a better life in Manila. So Paul is a friend of Julio who also acts as his confidant. He serves Julio's guide to the impoverished districts of Manila, steadfast and loyal. So that was his characteristics. We have here Atong, a construction worker Julio befriends. Atong serves as Julio's guide to the plight of the working class. We have here Imo Omeng Benny, who was Julio's colleagues from the construction site. And of course, we have the antagonist of the character, um, um, Mrs. Cruz, Ligaya, Mr. Balhaja, and Atek rather. So Mrs. Cruz is an unsavory character who recruits unsuspecting young provincial women for her to her prostitution ring. So Mrs. Cruz, he she did not only persuaded Ligaya to go with her in Manila, but also other women in Ligaya's province. So next we have Mr. Balahaja, also the protagonist. Mr. Balahaja is a subcontractor at La Madrid building. He is an arrogant, a selfish, and often treated his subordinates unfairly. And lastly, of course, we have Atek. He is an unscrupulous Chinese man who both Ligaya from Mrs. Course prostitution ring and made her his kept woman. So in the middle of the novel, um, Atek is suspecting or, or rather suspected that he killed Ligaya. And of course, I I include here the excerpt from one of the character, one of the supporting character, which is Paul, my favorite character in the novel. And he said that a girl who's used to dried fish will be thrilled with smoked fish, but give a girl smoked fish when she's used to ham and it's all out war. Poor girls are easy to please. So that's one of my favorite line of his of him. And that's for all my report and thank you.